Hi, everyone, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Couch to Career. Sauvik and I are excited to be back with you again this week with a new topic, preparing for graduate school.
Now, choosing to attend graduate school is a big commitment. So, Courtney and I are excited to share some tips and tricks with you about the process and share what you need to start thinking about as you prepare to apply. So, let's jump in.
Okay, so our first piece of advice may seem obvious, but it is worth noting. Make sure you are choosing to attend grad school for the right reasons. You will want to consider why grad school is the right next step for you. How does this decision relate to your educational and career goals? Are you prepared for the time commitment and financial impacts that come with graduate school? Do you have the interest and motivation to pursue this option, or are you only doing it because you don't really have another plan in mind? These are all important questions to be asking yourself. And don't forget that there are lots of helpful resources right here at Iowa to talk through options with you, including your faculty members in your department and career advisors in the Pomerantz Career Center.
Second tip is to make sure that you put the time and effort into picking the programs that are going to be the right fit for you. Now, there are a lot of different factors that you can consider when looking at institutions of where you want to apply. These factors could include the type of degree that they offer, required coursework, tuition costs, opportunities for practicums, internships, or research, or whether or not they offer fellowships or assistantships that can provide financial assistance. Additionally, you might want to consider job placement data and other special aspects about their program or faculty. Further, you'll want to be sure that the location of the institution appeals to you. Look into the cost of living and make sure that it fits your budget. Now, I know that is an extremely long list, but doing this research up front will ensure that you pick the right program for you and that you have a great experience. If possible, we recommend visiting the campus to meet with faculty and other students or do those virtually. Just so you can get a general feel for the program and the community, this is an important step to consider as well.
Okay, and so once you have determined which schools you want to apply to with the directions that we've kind of already gone through, it's really important to get started on your application materials, and we definitely recommend getting started early. There are quite a few components to keep track of, so getting started early will make sure that nothing kind of slips through the cracks. One of the first things to think about are your transcripts. Most graduate schools and programs will require you to submit official transcripts that show your academic history. The registrar's office is where you can request for an official transcript to be sent here at Iowa as an FYI. Remember that you'll need to request a transcript for each program you're applying to. Similarly to transcripts, you'll also want to be thinking about any test scores that you need to send off to your programs, whether that be from the GRE, the MCAT, the LSAT, or any other variation required for admission into your program.
Your resume and your personal statement are also going to be critical pieces to consider. Both of these documents are going to show admissions committees your skills, experiences, and passion related to your program and field of interest. We can help you with these documents to make them top notch and they express truly who you are. Finally, don't forget about finding letters of recommendation writers. Most programs will require at least one faculty member to write a recommendation on your behalf, so be sure to make connections with your instructors. Also, keep in mind that mentors, supervisors, university staff, and anyone that knows you can really truly serve as great recommendation writers as well.
So as a final thought for you today, we wanted to remind you that, as always, be sure to take advantage of the resources offered in the Pomerantz Career Center and all around campus to put you in the best position to be successful with your application to grad school. Sauvik and I both completed our undergrad at Iowa and then went on to pursue graduate degrees, so we know that although it's kind of intimidating, it's also totally possible.
Yeah, even though that our degrees are in different fields, we both landed in the same spot. Each of us going through this process, we went through all the preparation steps that we laid out, and it truly does make a difference. So that concludes our video for today. Thanks for watching another episode of C2C. Remember to like our video and subscribe to our YouTube page. So from our couch to yours, we'll see you next time, and go Hawks!